they say anything can happen in the FA Cup. Certainly true last night, when a prank interrupted the live broadcast of Match of the Day.
We've an FA Cup winners-only policy in the studio tonight. And I don't know who's making that noise, but so Alan Shearer is on the commentary gantry alongside Steve Bauer. Alan, it's toasty in this studio. It's a bit noisy as well. I don't know if somebody's sending something on someone's phone, I think.
Well, it was supposed to be, that was supposed to be the noise, porn phone or something. It sounded like, I don't know, it sounded like babies crying. Maybe I've just, my ears aren't tuned in. Flustered BBC bosses are investigating how a serial prankster managed to evade security at Wolverhampton Wanderers Molineux Stadium and tape a mobile phone with that raunchy ringtone to Gary Lineker's studio chair. Now, YouTuber Daniel Jarvis has claimed responsibility for the stunt. The notorious pitch invader is currently banned from football grounds during matches. The BBC has apologised to viewers, but Lineker says they've got nothing to say sorry for. The thing is, it's one of those things, isn't it? I sound like such a killjoy when I just think, I don't know how funny this is.
I thought it was funny.
Did you?
And I also thought Gary Lineker handled it
He handled it really well.
He did really do well, didn't he?
I mean, come on. You can
professional.
imagine being in that situation. He did obviously find it quite funny. You could see him trying not to laugh, but he really kept his composure, didn't he? And I thought he dealt with it brilliantly.
Justified the big bucks that we all have to pay for him. I mean,
yeah, but then
just for that odd moment when something goes catastrophically wrong.
But you know what? That's the whole thing, isn't it? When you do broadcast live every single day, you know, I did it
weird
for years and years, and
happens,
weird stuff happens. And
maybe not that.
You know, the first time it happens, you know, you are kind of semi-flustered. As you go on and you get a bit more experience and everything. Something like that. That was absolutely, you take it in your stride. You apologise for it. You say, I don't know what it is. We will be looking out for it. Yeah, as I said, I mean, I don't know. Sorry, is it just me? Maybe I'm just in a...
No, I didn't find it funny. And I think as
you
well,
were
this
laughing.
shows you. This shows your mind's in the gutter. Quite frankly.
The thing that just to go back to his ability to kind of talk through it, apparently it was really loud as well. And if you are trying to speak and it's something really loud is like in your ear, it's quite hard.
It was funny.
It's quite hard to do. I mean, I'm a bit like
Okay.
Penny. I don't think those things are particularly funny. I mean, it was quite funny for a second.
Yeah.
But, you know, to then go on. Also, I didn't think it sounded like porn at all.
It didn't sound like a dog.
It sounded like geese or children crying.
Children crying, I thought,
But
it is pretty extraordinary. If the guy's genuinely banned from football grounds, how did he get not only into the ground and then into the studio?
And do you know what, Richard? I think I listen to that and I think, oh no, even more checks when you go into things because that's the problem.
But this was before the game, though, so he was in the stadium.
No, but that's what I mean.
Before anything happened,
you know, in the future, there you are. You forget something somewhere, and you'll have to go and have it in triplicate.
I think the technicality is that he's banned from matches, so he can go on a tour of the Molineux Stadium and have a walk around the stadium.
Yeah, but if you're walking around on a
way.
tour, you shouldn't have free reign to just wander around.
Oh, no,
he was standing outside the studio, and I mean, without wishing to be over dramatic, he could have put anything in there.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's the Molineux, it's Wolverhampton Wanderers. No one's going on tours around there. It's rubbish.
Well, you say that. I mean, I sense that there's some local rivalry going on. Are you a Birmingham fan?
I should be Villa, but I'm actually Spurs.
But you see,
all over the place.
I don't know
Can I
where
just
I am.
say, though, that I love the idea of Wolverhampton wandering.
Very good.
This is why we need more of you on the FA Cup coverage.
Thank you. It's like I
Minus
was
the porn, obviously.
Partick Thistle and anybody called academicals. I just think
yes,
they're great.
Hamiltonakis, yeah. But I'll tell you what was interesting, though. He managed to get one of his life ambitions. He got on Newsnight as a result, because bizarrely, I happened to be watching Newsnight last night, first time in ages, and they went live to Gary Lineker in the back of a car being driven home, where he was talking about how it wasn't really a big deal and how it was quite funny. But so he's finally been on Newsnight. So don't be too surprised if come later this year he's presenting Newsnight. He'll be presenting it.
You must have been seriously bored if you're watching Newsnight.
Well, I was a bit, yeah. I was hoping they might have pranked them as well.
Now then, their ratings would go up.